Three. Hey guys, welcome back to bb6 speedhouse podcast. I have today's guest is Love Sangria.
Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you, Tony, for inviting me today.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Thanks
Of
for
course,
taking
of
the
course.
time. Love Sangria is involved in the car scene. When did you start getting involved in the car scene?
I would have to say roughly around 2018 is when I started to be more involved and started off with modeling first.
Modeling.
I didn't get my car till I would say actually I bought my car 10 years ago,
Okay.
but I didn't really get too much involved with it. I was just attending shows and just enjoying the views, the cars, the vibes of it back then with my brother Jay. But 2018 is when I started really putting my feet, like getting
Into the
there into
shows?
the show, not into the shows, but like getting more involved and talking to people
Oh, nice. So,
and putting
so,
myself out there.
so you started as a model, then you started building your own car?
Not so much building my car, but just like changing stuff on the car,
Putting
like
mods?
putting little mods here
What,
and
what
there.
was your first mod you did to it?
I lowered the car.
Lowered. Was
Yeah.
that springs or
Coilovers,
coilovers? Coilovers.
coilovers.
Dang.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. Did it at my brother Jay's house.
Jay's the best.
Jay's the best. Shout out to Jay. Jay the Pizzle.
Yeah, right. And what car do you drive?
I drive a Honda S2000. It's a 2004 AP2 Suzuka
AP2.
Blue. Yeah.
Okay. Um, and then what's your favorite project car that you wish you had?
Good question. A lot.
Oh yeah,
But
there's a lot of
there's a
beautiful
lot
cars
of
out
them.
there.
But if I got a chance to do one, it would have to be an EK hatch.
EK.
I'm a Honda girl, so I stick to the old school Hondas.
Will you keep the stock engine or you make a swap to it?
I've never really thought about swapping engines, but I just wanted to look clean.
Canjo style or static?
Probably static.
Static?
Yeah, static.
Nice.
Yeah. I just want to keep it clean. I don't want to do anything crazy. Just put some nice wheels on it.
What kind of wheels?
I love work wheels.
Work wheels.
Work wheels.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Straight out of Japan.
Exactly.
And what color were you painted? Because I know Hondas aren't too used to putting wraps. They're straight old
Yeah,
school paint jobs, right?
Right.
What's the paint job you want to pick for it?
I love the color red, so
Red?
I would want the car to be red,
What color wheels?
white.
White. That's a
White.
nice combo. What
White,
about the
white.
interior? What kind of seats?
Uh, so I probably red Recaros.
Red Recaro.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've
What-
sat on those. And
really?
My brother Jay
You like
has.
the way they feel?
I do. I
Recaro?
love how they sit and hug. The only thing is, like, I'm a small person, so it's hard when it's like low
You'll be
bucket seats.
moving around?
Not much moving around. It's just hard to see when it's so low, but I'm used to it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also, besides cars, what else do you like to do on your time?
My free time.
I mean, I know the answer, but the audience don't.
So I do modeling like on my free time. I have a full time job, but modeling is more like a fun thing for me to do. Never really thought of pursuing it as a full time job.
Okay.
I just really, really enjoy the car scene. And I love being around cars, going to the shows, events, meeting the people.
Nice.
And so modeling got me into that too, because it's like
You meet new people.
meet new people and putting myself out there was a big deal.
Have
know?
you ever done it as a side job?
Here and there.
Yeah.
It's
So you got
yeah.
paid for it before?
Yeah.
You have
So,
sponsors?
not really like big sponsors.
Besides me.
Besides you, of course. You brought me to shows. There were some shows that have invited me before in the past
Nice.
to like to be part of their booths and represent them.
Which one of them? Which one was your first show you did?
My first show ever.
Official that you
My
thought
first-
that it was like, wow, I can't believe I'm here.
Well, my very first show that I did was HIN.
Oh, Hiding for
Hiding
Nights.
for Nights.
Where at?
2019.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I was
you
there.
were there.
That's your first
That's
show?
my first show.
Wow.
That was my first show.
That was one of my first shows too.
Yeah,
But
I met you there.
no, the show we met. Well, yeah, officially, I met you
Officially,
there.
yeah.
But I noticed you at the Winter Wonderland in Escondido at
Got
the
it, yeah.
winery.
The little ones that
Uh-huh.
I attended.
But
yeah.
yeah, the high end HIN was definitely one of my first like big
show,
shows.
Yeah.
And then you even modeled for my car as
I
well.
did.
And you wear my shirt.
I did.
Nice.
I still have that photo somewhere. But yeah.
Besides that, I seen you at other shows. I seen you at Spalcom. Shout out to Ross and them.
Yes.
I seen you at Tuner Evo.
Yes.
Shout out to Jay Martinez from Tuner Evo.
Mm-hmm.
Besides those two shows, what other show that you wish you were at modeling? Because you said modeling, you like doing it, you love it.
Yeah.
Which show will you think is going to be the next level of the ones you already been to?
I would like to travel. So if I were given an opportunity, if an event, a show would sponsor me, I would like to travel, like not just out of state, but like out of the country.
Oh, like Japan?
Like Japan and other, like, I know there's some shows in the Philippines. I would like to go international if given the chance.
What about Mexico?
Mexico? Yeah, I'd be down.
I could get you in a show in Mexico.
Oh, yeah?
We have, me and my friends out there, we have shows out there.
You do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
I've
Mexico,
never been to one.
Mexico was one of the first places where I started hustling. I started going to car shows there. So my connections out there in TJ, Rosarito, and Sonata is the best. So I could definitely make that happen.
That would be my first international then.
Yeah, okay. Because one of my shows is SEMA. That's one of my next shows that I would love to go. And maybe if I get lucky, I'll be attending it this year.
Yeah.
Not as a vendor, but as a attendee. So I'll be taking a lot of notes, a lot of the setups and how to interview people better and all that. So I'm more than happy to be there. Excited.
That's very exciting. That's a big deal. I'm happy for you.
And then I'm going to actually enjoy the show because every show that I go to, I'm always busy. I'm always selling.
Yeah.
And I never have time to take pictures.
Yes.
So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to try to enjoy the best.
That's good.
What's your favorite... how many tattoos do you have? I noticed your sleeves are done.
Yes. I have a full sleeve and I have little tattoos here and there. I would say about seven total.
Okay.
Kind of all over the place.
Okay.
Since 2018.
2018.
I started 2018.
What did your parents say when you first got your first tattoo?
How
long did it take you to tell them about it?
They kind of just saw it on Instagram.
Ooh. They follow you on Instagram?
They do.
That's good. They got to take care of you.
Yeah, they do. And they saw it and, some were like, why did you ruin your skin?
Okay.
And then, my dad was like, you must have been bored.
Speaking of Instagram, where can people find you in case they want to, holla at you for a show or something? Where can they find you? What's your social media look like?
The only social media I have is Instagram. And it's Love Sangria, spelled as it sounds. LOVE and sangria like the drink.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And they could DM you for any type of event, event, and everything?
Email is on there as well. So DM or email, they can reach me there.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
so what do you do on your free time besides modeling?
So I've recently got into mini motos.
Mini motos?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I mean... Yeah.
I've seen you around, but I have never, me, myself, I don't know how to ride a bike.
Yeah. Regular bike or motorcycle?
A motorcycle.
Okay.
I only four-wheelers.
Oh, okay.
And that's because, you don't go nowhere. You're not going to fall.
It's easy. I know. I mean, it was kind of scary at first because when I was little, riding a bicycle was tough.
Yeah, the balance, right?
Right. I was scared, I've fallen off a bike, jumped off a bike, hurt myself on a bike. Okay. So when I decided I started riding last year and got my permit. My friend Doug, Wicked,
Doug, yeah.
Is the
Shout
one
out to
that
Doug. Wicked.
Yeah, shout out to Doug.
One of the
too.
best Supras out there. Supras, 240,
Supras,
you name it.
You name it. Bikes, everything. Dude has it. You know, he had a Grom, and I learned from that Grom.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I just kind of fell in love with it.
Did you get your license, or do
I
you
have
need a
my
license for that? I've been wanting to get one just to learn.
Yeah, so I mean, you can get your permit and learn that way. That's what I did first. Okay. I got my permit, and then I got my license in January. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and actually, just bought my first Grom today.
Really? Just today?
Just today.
But you said you were at work.
I mean, online. You know,
well, did you take an extra lunch break? I'll be back.
No, it was a friend's. It was a friend, so trusted them. So.
And then, are you in a bike club? I see you hanging around with Honors. Shout out to Honor.
Honors, yes, Honors are cool people. They're my friends, and then
Mobster.
Also,
shout out to Mobster.
Mobster. But I've been writing a lot with Writer's Block.
Writer's Block. Yeah, okay.
So they're here from
San Diego,
Mira Mesa area.
Are they the ones that do the Wednesday Willies and all that?
That's
a different crew.
Not them specifically, but they do support a lot of the events down here with Minimotos. They do a lot of events. They've done events like, in LA and stuff like that.
So they travel.
Support. Yeah, SoCal.
What's the longest you rode a bike from one point to another point?
I recently did that trip with them recently, like a week or two ago. They called it Super Sunday, Super Saturday.
I think I remember.
You saw the videos. It was like over 300 miles.
Wow. And how many bikes?
There was tons. So one day it was like 100 plus, and the next day it was like probably close to 300 or something like that. Sorry.
No, you good. You good.
But I'm
the one supposed to get nervous.
No, I move my hands a lot. So. But yeah, it's really crazy seeing all these Minimotos on the road. And
did you guys get harassed by any cops or anything like that?
No, not at all.
You guys kept it cool.
Yeah,
controlled.
Everybody kept it cool. It's pretty controlled. I mean, you got the stunt riders.
Somebody takes the lead and all that, or watch the sides.
You definitely have
make sure there's no car, on the side or something.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
that's good. You guys coordinate yourself.
It's very coordinated. It's just one day it was a pretty smaller, so it was more easier to kind of maneuver. But then the next day, it was such a huge turnout.
Was that your first cruise?
That was my first big ones. Yeah, it was crazy. But by the end of the day, like, I can't feel my hands, my feet, and my whole body's vibrating. Because the Groms, they vibrate a lot.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of suspension, right?
Yeah.
And then you're low.
And you're small, and it's freezing at night.
Oh
God. It was tough. The first night, I was freezing.
Now, do you own an outfit already for it? Like, do you own your gear? Did you buy your helmet?
I've had a helmet.
Okay.
So I have two helmets. I was just given some gear. Sorry, I keep hitting this. I've just recently been given gear, so like a jacket and new gloves.
Did they give you like a little welcome packet?
I mean, like, I felt like family with them.
That's good.
So it was really...
And you feel comfortable?
Comfortable, yeah.
How many girls besides you? Or you're the only female?
No. There was a few from that group. There was a few females that I met. Pretty chill. They're here in SoCal as well, in San Diego. They're super chill and nice. But yeah, at first I was like, damn, any other girls gonna ride?
Right.
Am I gonna be the only girl? But no, like...
You gotta act like a boy. Tough.
I mean, I fit in.
I mean, you're tough. You're
tough,
really tough.
But I fit in.
You work out, right?
I do. That's another thing I do pretty much almost daily.
I see that.
Every morning. It's part of my routine. So morning workouts.
Morning? Mm-hmm. What about like during the day? Do you have a gym at work?
No, I work at a medical office. I'm in an office for pretty much the whole day.
Same here. Behind the computer.
Behind a computer, take care of patients, like, all day. That's like my full-time job, Monday to Friday.
That's good.
Then I get my fun times on the weekends.
Yeah. I see you're definitely really involved in the scene. You know, everybody tags you, and you're always busy. So I really appreciate you taking the time to being here with me.
Of course, Tony, you're the best.
Giving me tips and giving me advice and being happy for me.
Of course. I love seeing my friends succeed. You know what I mean? Like, support those who support you is my motto.
You always show love. Every show you stop by, take a picture. I don't even have to ask you. You always stop by and say, "Hey, Tony," you take a picture with me. That always makes me happy.
I love making people happy at shows. Like, you know, even one person. It's all that matters. Yeah. You know,
one smile makes a difference. You could be having the horrible day of your life, and somebody smiles at you, and it'll change everything.
Exactly.
It'll change everything.
It's very natural for me to just always have that attitude, because at work, you know, you gotta, working in the medical field is tough. Yeah. So you have to keep that positive attitude. You gotta be happy all the time.
You get all those angry patients.
Yeah. And just taking care of people's lives, you know, it's very important.
You make yourself second, right? Like if you see somebody injured, you don't even think about yourself.
Right. You
first reaction is help.
Helping them out first.
That's good.
So that's just me. That's my personality. So I'm always smiles.
That's good.
At work. Yeah.
Okay, so having all these kinds of shows in SoCal, what's the favorite show that you think that you say, oh, I have to go there? Like, what's one of the best shows that you always go to? I know, like, there's shows almost every weekend here in the SoCal, from LA to San Diego and you know, Riverside County. Yeah. What's the show that you like the most?
Every show is like kind of different. They give you different vibes. You know what I mean? Regardless if it's a big show or a small show, I've been loving more of like the drifting events.
The drifting, more exciting.
It's more exciting. There's more stuff to do and more stuff to see.
That's good.
So, you know, pretty much FD
has Doug showed you how to drift? I know he's a good drifter.
Yeah.
I've seen him drift over there in Irwindale. You know, I mean, not Irwindale, at the Apple Valley. What is it? The
ABS,
Apple? Yeah, ABS.
Yes, he's taken me there, and that's when I kind of just got into watching more drifting. After being a passenger, I was like, this is fun. It's more fun than watching just
What's the most challenging thing behind the wheel while you're drifting? Keeping track of the gears, the e-brake, or the clutch. I know you gotta have a little bit of everything, right?
It's a lot of work.
Gotta be on your toes.
I tried doing it on his sim, and I couldn't even get it right there. But it's just everything about it, you know, knowing when to shift, knowing when to turn and clutch and gas. Drifting is just a whole nother
combo
level.
Of everything, right?
Yeah, it's a whole nother level.
You turn left and you go right.
Right.
You turn right, you go
left. Just the thought
left.
of that, I'm like, okay, wait, let me think about that for a second, right?
What's the meanest car you drift on or rode on as a passenger?
I don't really. I've only been passengers with Doug's car.
Okay, and then on his 240?
No, yeah, I guess. He
sold it?
No, he still has it.
He sold the white one, right?
He sold the white one. He drifts
that fool
one.
Has too many cars.
I mean, that's his life.
That's good.
Yeah. But when on the first 240, when he drifted it was great.
Is that good. The one with zip ties and all that?
Yeah, zip ties. Right? Yes, when he drifted on that was like perfect. Yeah, I haven't been in the new one. Mm-hmm. He hasn't drifted me on that one yet. But
that's the purple one?
Purple color.
That's beautiful car. I seen it the other day. It's beautiful.
I love that car.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
The wrap is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, if I could afford it, I would buy that car. But I don't want another financial mistake right now.
What part of town you live in? San Diego?
I'm North County.
North County?
Yeah, I'm here in North County.
But you travel to work and they're inside San Diego County?
Yes, San Diego. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned you will want to travel. Mm-hmm. When is the next date you have available? There's plenty of shows coming up. I know there's Spocom. in Vegas. There's a Gearhead Society in Arizona coming up. What's your next move within your modeling career?
So yeah,
I say career because you love it. You do it all the time.
I know. It feels like a career, right?
Yeah.
But no, definitely not going to be able to do Spocom just because I've already got stuff lined up this weekend.
That's this weekend, yeah.
Yeah. So the Honda meet is on Sunday in Lake Elsinore. So that would be my next event that I'm going to go to.
Okay.
And just feel the vibes there.
Okay.
It's my Honda group. So it's all Hondas. So definitely going to love that event.
North County, you say you stay in North County. North County's having the San Diego Beamer Fest.
Yes.
In San Marcos at the Palomar College. If you get a free time, swing by. It would be pretty nice. You've been there before, right?
I've been there, yes. What day is that?
Saturday, the 18th.
Oh, this Saturday?
Yeah, actually, I was scheduled to work with Spocom, but the opportunity came up to stay here in town.
Locally,
yeah, so I kind of like told Ross from Spocom, hey, sorry, buddy, but I'm going to stay in town. I'm looking forward to going to the one in LA. So before they host it at the Anaheim Convention Center, I heard this year they're going to host it at the LA Convention Center next to where now is Crypto, which before it was Staples Center.
Oh.
Crypto Arena, I think it is.
They changed it.
Okay.
Yeah. This Saturday, actually, I have a shoot.
Ooh.
Going to be heading to Neptune's Net. Again.
Oh, that's up in LA, right?
Long Beach area, yeah. So that's gonna be fun. That's why I couldn't do anything car show related this Saturday.
Now, it's a photo shoot for a car.
Yeah, it's gonna be
somebody else's car. Your car.
It's somebody else's.
You want to give him a shout out?
Well, it's gonna be with my friend Daniel. I am Danimal. He's going to be the photographer for that day. And then I'm going to be with Doug.
Oh, okay.
So we haven't decided which car to take yet. Either the 240 or the Supra. One of those cars.
Both of them. The Supra is loud.
Yeah.
He won a couple of awards with the two-step competition. I seen him at Irwindale killing it.
It's a crazy beast car. Especially if you get to sit in it when he does it. And
being in the passenger seat?
Being in his passenger seat is crazy.
Still
it's a little scary.
You kind of have to wear headphones, right?
No, not the sound, but like when he makes a pull.
Oh, okay. So
it's
the torque
fast.
on it.
Yeah, it's
pulls you back.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Scary fast.
That's scary. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's your next plan in the year? Where do you see yourself in 1 year from now?
1 year from now, so I am more wanting to focus into motorcycles this year. Just change it up a bit. So that's why I got the Grom.
Oh, you did your first move today.
I did my first move today, and gonna practice that more, getting more comfortable riding. I mean, haven't had too much seat time on a bike, so this is a good chance for me to
Are you planning to go like on a ride by yourself? Maybe catch lunch somewhere and just take a nice cruise?
I feel like it's been a week or two since I've been on one, so I'm itching to ride again and just cruise and just I don't know if you've felt it before, just being on a motorcycle and feeling the breeze and just that enjoyment and that freedom being on the bike.
Okay.
That's what I plan to do. So but hopefully by the end of the year, I will get a sports bike. A sports bike.
Yeah. Which bike would you like to purchase? A 700 or
an R6 or a 7.
Okay.
Those are the two choices, but I wanted to start off with the smaller bike.
So you think Braun was your initiative bike to learn how to handle it and everything? That's maybe what I need, right? A little small bike.
I mean,
with training wheels.
Have training wheels for motorcycles, but a Grom is
that'll be funny to see.
You'd be surprised. I see bigger boys on a Grom.
I am big.
You're tall, so being on the Grom, it's kind of like it looks kind of silly being.
It's like
a big.
You're chewing it. You're gonna swallow the bike.
But it's fun. It's really fun once you're in a group, just cruising.
Okay.
It's hella fun.
And then what? Before you bought this bike, whose bike were you using? Doug's?
I was riding.
I know he has several of them, right?
He sold them.
Oh, he sold them.
Yeah, he sold them. So he sold the Groms he had. So I didn't really have any. And then I was riding Mikey's Grom. Shout out to Skyline Mikey for letting me ride his Grom for a bit. I was gonna buy that, but it's a beautiful bike. It's just too heavy on the pocket.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful bike though.
Yeah.
If anybody.
How much was it? The one you purchased today.
The one today was $2K.
$2K.
Yeah.
See, that's
it was decent.
Well, it's decent because right now you can't even buy a car with $2K.
Yeah.
Especially you that you're a JDM girl,
yeah.
Your S2000, it's right now S2000s are like what, $15,000 to almost $20,000.
Right, exactly.
So it's a luxury.
I definitely bought that car at the right time when it was still dirt cheap.
So I met you around 2019. Is that when you first purchased your S2000?
No, I purchased it September 2014.
2014.
I've had it for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much was it back then?
$12K.
$12K. See, back then was still expensive.
It was expensive, but it was like practically almost brand new at the time when I bought it.
Still looks in good conditions.
It needs paint. But it's better than most cars that are being sold for like crazy prices. But yeah.
What's the craziest model? Because I know when you pull up here to the podcast, I heard your exhaust.
Yeah.
And that's how I found out you were already here.
That's the first thing people hear. It's like, oh, you're here. I'm like, how'd you know? Your car. Yeah.
What kind of exhaust you have?
It's an NVIDIA.
NVIDIA.
Yeah. It's what I wanted.
What is it? 2.5 inch? Or
I'm
3?
not sure which one it is. It was gifted to me.
Okay.
But it was the NVIDIA V2, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next mod you want to do to that, you want to keep it stock?
I want to obviously get it repainted.
Okay.
It needs it badly. Once that's done, I want to put on new wheels.
New wheels.
Get a better hardtop. Newer hardtop for sure.
You have the stock one, right?
I have a rep.
A rep.
A Mugen rep.
Okay.
So it's nice, but it needs work. So I want to get a better one.
Okay.
And then definitely some nicer wheels.
Okay.
I'm on stock. Everything is pretty much stock right now, aside from like the coilovers, the hardtop, the NVIDIA exhaust. Those are the only real mods that's on the car.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we're almost getting ready to wrap it up. Before we leave, do you want to give out again your social media in case somebody missed it?
Of course. Thank you for inviting me, Tony.
Thanks for being here.
Hella fun.
A really honor to have you here.
Thank you.
You're one of the first, friends that I thought to have here and have experienced
cool.
this
this
exciting moment.
This is very exciting.
It is. I'm still nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
I'm not even nervous. It's like I'm just chilling with my friend, talking, chatting,
That's good.
But yeah, so my Instagram, again, is Love Sangria, LOVE, and then Sangria, like to drink.
Okay, well.
Come find me there, guys. Thank you.
On my side, guys can find me at bb6 speedhouse. Before it was Tony bb6. Now it's bb6 speedhouse.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have my website coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
With some nice merch, some nice hoodies, some shirts, some nice swag. So stay tuned for it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Alrighty.
See ya.
Thanks, guys. Bye.